Namaste everyone. Welcome to our Interfaith Dialogue. We have this program every Wednesday, 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. in New York time. Today's our guest speaker is Acarya Abhiramananda Avadhuta from the Andamarga, USA. Is the secretary for the secretarial secretary for the organization in America. She's my close friend, and we did so many partnership events within the last 5 years. Andamarga organization is one of my old group since when I was in India. Long time friendship with them. So welcome Acarya Abhiramananda Avadhuta. Floor is for you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So I like to request the COVID, he is my secretary here. So he will play the kirtan, then we'll start the program. Okay, please.
No, not yet. I've got some business I got to do.
So Dileepji is here. Yeah. Namaskar, everybody. Sangha chadum sambadadum shambho manani sijanitam deva bhagam jatha purve sanjanana upashate shamani vayakuti samana nirdayaniva samanamastu jathavaha sushahashate. This is the meaning of the Sanchadvam is, this is the purpose of our interfaith. Let's move together. Let's radiate the same thoughts wave. Let us come to know our mind together. Let's share our wealth without differentiations, like sage of the past, so that all may enjoy the universe. Let us, our aspiration be united. Let our heart and inspirational and inspire always. Let our minds be as one mind, so that we live in harmony and become one with the Supreme. Thank you. So I am very delighted and happy and excited to share something about the interfaith and experience. So, grace of the God, it is my pleasure to work with this brother Dileep. He is my very close friend. Once I came here, he has supported a lot, which I cannot forget in my life. Personally, I am saying, certainly organizationally I am involved, but his supporting, his cooperation, his love and care and connectivity, it was outstanding, which I recognize and appreciate always from my bottom of my heart and my organization as well. So it is my pleasure to express my view about the spiritual life, spiritual sadhana, devotional life, love with the others, and interfaith, lot of things which going on since 5 years. That was outstanding experience and amazing experience which I got. So numbers of the friends I made during the program. The purpose of the program was so meaningful and positive that I can understand and experience and feel that the time will not come again. That golden day has passed from my life. This is the lockdown time. And lockdown time also, Dileepji is organizing every week interfaith and different program, which I enjoyed and somebody also enjoyed. So member who are today, first of all, once again, core of my heart, I namaskar to everyone. God bless you and God bless your family. So what I understand from Dileepji, he's saying this experience is to tell what you like to, or what can experience and what you felt. So first of all, I would say this is the various experiences I have. But first I like to give some 2-3 minutes for the spiritual things, understanding. Look, the spiritual life is full of love, devotion and bliss. Spirituality is nothing but blessing of the God, which I experience. And base of human civilization of the spirituality. And the soul of spirituality is the love. Without the love and affection, you cannot do anything and everything. So whatever we have been cultivating day and night, either self, either family, either friend, either neighbors, everything depends on your love and respect and concern and recognition and appreciation. These are the, and service. These are the things is giving the good impact for your mind and others. That impact, what you have been living to the society, this is the main thing. The spirituality is nothing but left something for the suffering humanity, suffering mind, a struggling mind, giving some emotional balance, expression. You give them some opportunity to express before you. This is the best service today. This humanity wants. So Ananda Marga or Interfaith or numbers of the organization which I have been experiencing since 22 years in my monk life, and altogether in Anand Marga more than 27 years. I was in the college that time. So these are the personal experiences I have experienced, that everybody is very much struggling with their emotions, physical problem, psychic problem, and spiritual problem is away from that. And psychic problem is more intact. So we as a spiritual organization and as a spiritual human being, or you could say all the organizations who have been doing the good work, they have been thinking, exploring, understanding how I will do the good service to the community. The purpose of the Interfaith is here in New York, is that to connect to the numbers of the organization and give the better delivery for the community, and which we have been doing since many years. And New York has a strong base of our Interfaith, where the numbers of the organization came. It might be ecological balance, it might be environmental balance, it might be health related problem, education related problem, or earth related problem, United Nation related problems. Numbers of the diversity is showing by me individually, and everybody have been realizing, which I cannot give some positive, or we cannot give some return to them what we had learned and what we are going to learn. Because education is the biggest treasure for the humanity. Education is the biggest strength for the self and the community that we have been doing, or Interfaith has been trying to do. So, or they done. So these are the various points which we have learned about in order to cultivate the positive part of this Interfaith. So this is the unite of this whole organization, unite with the community, and main thing is they express their view and point. That's that floor particularly which I have been observing and recognizing and understanding individually myself by the doing by Dileepji. This is marvelous, and that we will continue, we will do that. So these are the points which involve our the mind, positive, practical, and social connectivity. That's we need. But spirituality is the base. Morality is the base. Spirituality is the means, and sadhana is also means, and divine life, divine is the goal. So once we are moral, spiritual, social, ethical, and also service-minded mind, then we could do positive things. So numbers of the organization we have been watching, observing, they have been doing very good work, and everybody is doing good work. Main thing we have to understand, we know everybody, but we are not understanding everybody. So we should understand what we are doing. I am giving little understanding of Ananda Marga. Ananda Marga, since 1955, organization is running and headquartered in India. Nowadays, 150 countries organization is running, and day and night is contributing health and service in the field of health and service, and the diverse, and the, you could say, in the day and night work we have been doing and trying to explore and giving the community service. So point is here how we can deliver the service. This is the main thing. Subjective approach and objective adjustment. Subject is our main goal is how people will be satisfied, how people will be inspired. You cannot get the inspiration from the pharmacy. You cannot get the satisfaction from the other places or money. So Interfaith is the one of the best platform which I realized. Then you can get the education, understanding, and know others, each other. Understand and know each other. With the full understanding, then you can equipped and confident in the umbrella of the each and every organization. We can unite. This is the universal brotherhood, cosmic brotherhood. So spirituality grow, and emotion, love, and satisfaction and inspirations that we will be gathered as a universal brotherhood, as a unite, as a come together. Then we can do something for the suffering humanity. Society is in the crisis. In the crisis in the civilization, crisis in the dogma, crisis in the ritual, crisis in the superstition, crisis in the various education, economics, various part, and the human trafficking, Many things are there, though you cannot be, one day you can reform. So society needs a reformation and the understanding. Once you reform the society and understand the society, one day will be most treasure for the human society and human being. That is the coming generation wants. Totally, the India and the Indian civilization is 7,000 years ago, which nurtured the spirituality that's enhancing the whole world as a yoga, and the eco-village or meditation and spirituality is dominating on the world, and vegetarianism. These are the perfect treasure of this, perfect balance of the society. And that could be give the some hope for the society. But we have a responsibility, interfaith or any such type of the private or spiritual or charitable organization, those who are trying to do for the service of the community, they have a duty. So I like to connect little from the balance of mind, because today is the whole world in the trauma because the lockdown. So we have to balancing to the community through the different activities to be should start, like a counseling, like a stress management, like a psycho supporting system or psychic aid. These are the so much what can say activities, so many activities we could start. So now also, that the whole world is dominating and transforming in digital industry. And that is the digital industry and digital media, and the whole youths and youngsters, the mind, they're restless. They're engaging day and night. They are not thinking about what to do in future. So we have to think about how we can protect the self organism and other organism, family organism and society organism, and the whole countries, whole nation, whole world. Because whole world, they are just thinking and they're exploring the alternative. What would be the alternative? And the digital industry is somehow they are successful in the field of what? The connectivity. But at the same time, they are not successful emotionally in their balance, because they are the artificial intelligence. But that is the devotional and intuitional intelligence which occur. That is the needs a intuitional infrastructure. That intuitional infrastructure needs a good people to the unite, moralist people to unite in the world. Then we can give some good solutions and to the society. So numbers of the people we have in the hand or in the whole world, they have been doing good work. So we are the part of that to do something positive. So I like to request you all, brothers and sisters, who are interfaith community and connected, they should have a responsibility, should do something positive every day in order to establish the balanced health, in order to establish the balanced mind, and there should be love and affection, and just you connect with this each and every community and society. That very days you will be happy yourself, and you think, okay, I came in the earth planet, I succeed myself. Otherwise, the wasting of time and those wasting the other people. So our responsibility is more than the others. So we have to think about in all those details. But all those problem is there. But what is the solution? Solution is that being a human being, we should have to think. We should think about always what is our aim of our life. Aim of our life is not a bungalows and millionaire we have to make. Aim of our life to self-realization, to service to humanity. Our aim should be, we have to self-realize. It means we have to reach to the goal of our life. What is the goal of our life? Goal of our life is the unit mind merges with the cosmic consciousness. Otherwise, the numbers of the life, they have been born in the earth planet, they are just born, die, born, die. There is no meaning at all. Nobody knows in the next life they will get the human being or not. So point is here, we have to this life to be very, this human being, human life is very precious, because human being is gifted by the God. So we have to be utilize our time. We have to behave as a human being, and a spiritual human being, an ideal human being, became a devta, became a cosmic, equal to cosmic consciousness. Then we have to serve and deliver some service to humanity in a better way. So this is the one part. Second part is who is guiding force? The guiding force is the guru, the preceptor, a spiritual master, who is connected where? Without the preceptor, spiritual guru, dharmic guru, you cannot success. So spiritual sadhana is taught by the Tarak Brahma. Tarak Brahma is the only one guru, none can be else. So this is the vast subject, but I am saying only the connecting with this supreme consciousness is God advent, or is supreme consciousness advent in the earth planet, and he who just disclose the mystery of this supreme consciousness, and they taught the meditation system, and then also know the mystery of this supreme consciousness. So guru is the most important factor that we have to obey. We have to give some importance, and we have to find some perfect guru where they will teach us meditation, spiritual liberation. Without the spiritual liberation or devotion, you cannot reach the goal. So these are the base. The spirituality is the base, morality is also base, and sadhana is the means, and life divine is the goal. One day, in each and every human being feels satisfied, moral and spiritual. These are the personality can do positive things, moral things, and spiritual things. So thank you so much. If any questions, we can little interact. Namaskar. You are
Sir, how is it different from what Guru Nanak taught? Seems to me very similar to that.
What saying?
Hello?
Hello, sir.
Yeah, I said it seems very similar to me what Guru Nanak taught.
Yeah.
You know, in merging the individual consciousness into the cosmic consciousness, and then trying to work towards through our seva, the service of the society, so that the human condition can be improved. It seems very similar to that to me. Could you?
That's very good. Because our organization aim is self-realization and service to humanity. We are doing meditation every day, spiritual meditation. Spiritual meditation is not that the relaxation. We have a lesson. Our master has given such a wonderful meditation, a spiritual meditation called Uttamo Brahma Shadbhav, Madhyamo Dhyana Dharana, Japa Stuti Sayadhama, Murti Puja Dhamadama. It means without dogma, without ritual, you are the self, you can introspect, and in mental laboratory to research. That is the technique which he has given, such a marvelous based on the morality and spirituality. Once you equip the spiritual energy, then you go and serve to the society. It might be suffering humanity, natural calamities, or man-made calamities. So organization is giving good service for entire world. So this is the also Guru Nanak, Gurudev has also teaches to the disciple to do. That's why we take some positive things from there as well, from to Ananda Marga to replicate something. Yeah.
Thank you.
Any other questions?
Yeah. How much? This is Peter. Hello. Good to see you again. How much of your day do you meditate? How many hours? How many times a day do you find yourself in this spiritual meditation?
Very good question. Very good question. So first of all, meditation, not a find a time. I am meditating right now as well, because meditation is not the close the door, close your eyes, and more than sit 5, 8, 10 hours. No. Actually, this is the system which morning and evening, afternoon, that I will define later on. Meditation is the positive thinking, and also focus on the infinite ideation. It means each and every moment your mind should be positive, practical, and pure. This is meditation. When you can dirty things just to take out. But we have a system, what you have asked the questions to me, that in morning, before sunrise 45 minutes, and after sunrise. That is the 1.5 hours is the best time for meditation. We are doing morning and afternoon also before taking lunch, and the evening also, and noon, and then midnight also. 4 times we have been doing meditation, and altogether more than 4 hours we have been doing meditation. From myself, I would say, yeah. Yeah, these
Thank
are,
you.
yeah.
That's a good perspective. I like.
Yeah.
I read an article recently on how you can have 5-second meditations throughout the day.
No
And
worry, this is the psychological. You keep your mind psychological. No need to worry for the being a sadhu, because we have a certain rules. But you should be tune in your mind in very psychological way. Whatever you have a time allow, just to do 5 minutes, just to connect to the consciousness, supreme consciousness. Once you feel satisfied, would be good. Till satisfaction, you don't leave the meditation. You please keep your mind every day like this. One day you will be perfect, and you automatically you can practice. Which the passionate right now in the our Dileepji, without the work he cannot stay, he cannot alive. So like this, one day you want to do, second day also you can do. Only 30 days just to practice. 31 days automatically your mind will tune. This is the organism. As you think, so you become. So point is, you wanted to think, I wanted to become a positive and healthy human being, you can. I wanted to do meditation, you can do. So just tune in your mind, and very practical and psychological. Don't press and stress your mind. Give some psychological treatment and tune in your mind. One day you will be very, very healthy and psychological human being. You will satisfied in your heart and soul, and you feel I am a successful human being. Yeah.
thank you.
James, do you want to ask any questions?
Well, yeah, say namaste. How you doing? Blessings. I really appreciate the talk right now. 4 hours though of meditation is kind of like, I don't have enough time to do 4 hours in a day. There's a lot of things going on, but I've been looking at, I've been studying a little bit of yoga for a long time.
Yeah.
And I saw the posting that Guruji had as far now, is he on one hand or two hands as far as dealing with
Two hand.
and not to deviate from what you're saying. But as far as dealing with the health and welfare of our society and our relations, one of the things that is really relevant and important is getting out of the war state and getting out of this mentality that we have to fight all the time. So and right now we're in a very crucial time as far as dealing with our spiritual relations. Now we've been focusing on, two things as far as dealing with the importance of repenting, because, even though, you say death, old age, disease, and birth and rebirth, in one lifetime, I never really considered it, like the same life. It may have the same, spiritual element, but it's not like I used to go horseback riding. There's no more horses in certain areas that you could ride in New York freely. And so it's not the same exact life. So those experiences like that, I hope you understand what I'm saying, is that, when you get used to riding a horse, you understand the timing and nature and understanding of a special relationship with nature.
Okay.
And today, you're dealing with driving a car. And the car and the horse are two different things. So, I understand, I appreciate, and I have to study this a little bit more. But, the real issue is that how would you go about getting others to realize the importance of repenting for bad deeds?
Yeah, look, very good question. So point is that, first of all, the repentance needs to be understand and accept. Are you guilty? Are you happy to guilty, or you are satisfied, or you 100% or 5% or 10% or 20% or 70% you are accepting? Once you accept, no, this is the disease for me, I will remove the disease. This is the dirtiness inside of mind. This is the first thing. Second thing, the relation with the God, because spirituality is nothing but blessing of the God. Once you will relate and you impress to the God, and also you are going to make a good relation with the God. So God know better than you, because you and God this is the one entity and one component, one behavior, whatever in your inside and outside. So once you establish the relation with the God, with the Supreme, with the devotion and sincerity, that very days your shortcoming is going to be less. And one day you will be happy and healthy, and then you can repent yourself is very, very much. Why I'm saying? Because anything you feel, oh, I did wrong. But once you come more than 100%, 70%, one day 50%, one day 40%, one day 30%, slowly, gradually is overcome everything, and you will be pure human being. So pure human being is the did practice and did the good relation and establish the good relation with the God. The devotion, if you will devotion, this is established with the devotion and relation with the God, with the devotion. For example, I love you and I like you. I love you and I like you. Love you and like you, this is the two words. Once you like and love you very much, then you cannot do anything wrong, because you should be pure like a what? Water. So human being also, sorry. So human being is like this also. Devotion is nothing, but you think devotion is the one part, is very important part. You have to understand that first of all, the devotion is the most treasure of the spirituality. What is the devotion? Don't think that somebody is giving the good lecture, good singing, or everything they are establishing in devotion. No. Devotion is the way to make people liberate. So what is the devotion? You think the each and every moment is the God is watching me. You have no chance to do anything wrong. Once you establish that particular dhyana, particular meditation, particular devotion, and that establishment, you feel better. So likewise, you can little and little by little, you will remove from your dirtiness or whatever the shortcoming you have, repentance yourself. So one day you establish the purity in the mind, and that purity in the mind, you feel very satisfied, because the human being never ever feel I did wrong, because they ignoring. The psychology of the human being is they ignore their what? Mistake. They are not commit their mistake. Oh, I did wrong, and I say sorry and apologize. So they are just ignoring the fact. We should not ignore the fact that spirituality is the most pure treasure of in our life. If I will hide and seek before the Parama Purusha or Supreme, where we will be? So if somebody has a spiritual, like your heart is very pure, which I understand. So you are saying, oh, this is the repentance. How we can repentance ourselves? No, you should think, you can surrender. If you are not understanding, you're trying to surrender to the cosmic consciousness. One day you feel that something is coming out and I am giving an offering, everything. Whatever dirt things you have or positive things you have, you just offer to the cosmic consciousness. Then you feel light. That lightness is coming interactive with the God. You feel blessed, because you are not going to give anything. You are holding the ego. This holding the ego is the biggest problem. We have to little bit just we should be honest ourselves and offer to the Parama Purusha or cosmic consciousness, supreme consciousness, and make a good relation with the cosmic consciousness. And also we establish in the devotion and sincerity, and the sadhana is the most important part, where each and every moment you have to remember his name, supreme name, not a single negative things come in your mind, and your soul and soul become a positive, pure, moral, spiritual. Then you looks like a supreme. So this is the point which human beings are not understanding. This is the dynamic of the spirituality. We have to accept.
Namaste. Thank you.
Namaste. Thank you.
Any other question?
So Swamiji,
Yeah.
saying that most of the religion, they say, still your mind and listen to your inner self. infinite, which is representative of the creator in us, Atma. And Atma and Superatma or Atma or Paramatma is one, right? So that's been kind of the constant factor in all what in India we have what they call Bhakti Dilahar movement. You know, when we see Kabir ji and Ravdas ji, Namdev ji, and so on and so forth, and all over India, Jayadev Ramanand and all. So is it fair to say that what you're describing it is in the same line?
I think main thing is the Atma, Paramatma, and the talking about the various organization and Swamiji. But one thing is very important to understand. Nowadays, in the numbers of the teachers and you could say shopkeepers are there around the globe. They are describing their way. But at the same time, each and everybody has an individual understanding the spiritual is concerned. So we have to be very clear in that regards in order to understand. But philosophy is there and originality is also there. What is the definition of Atma? What is the definition of Paramatma? What is the definition of consciousness? What is the definition of the supreme consciousness? So what is the meditation? What is the spiritual meditation? Etc. etc. But at the same time, the realization and understanding based on the philosophical understanding and scientific understanding are very important to understand. But I cannot confront and then I cannot assure everybody saying same, because Ananda Marga is describing such a way based on the realization, based on the practical cult and practice. So we have been doing like today is my fasting. I realized what is the meaning of the fasting. Upvas. Up means near and vas means the live with this Paramapurusha, cosmic consciousness. That day your mind became pure. Any spiritual things you can connect with this physiology, psychology, and psycho-spiritual. So you have to think about how we can connect, because each and every organism is receiving. So what depend on the what you have been receiving. So pure soul will receive pure thing. And also I'm not giving the confusing talk, but I am saying the scriptures is there. Numbers of scriptures is there. Definition of the God, definition of the Lord, Shiva, Guru Nanak, ideology is there. But what is dharma? What is dharma? What is spirituality? Dharma is Brihad Esna Parinidhanam cho dharma. Dharma is not a religion. Dharma is completely different characteristic. Like the characteristic of the water is weight. Fire is fire. Like to burn. So like this is the human being has a character and the dharma is characteristic is Brihad Esna Parinidhanam cho dharma, to research the truth and happiness. So this is the moral character and characteristic of dharma that you cannot deny. So this is the scientific reason behind that. That human being needs to nurture, and that should be grow, because the dogma and ritual is prevailing and religion have been taught various ways that I do not want to explore in that regards. I want to little a positive and creative ideas which our master has given as a spiritual practice. Once you practice, once you realize, once you felt, once you understand the devotion, then you can express something someone. Because in like one brother said about this repentance and how we can relate the relation. So these are the so many diverse things. Individual ideas are there. You have also individual ideas. You have also individual experiences. So these are the things, sir. Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome.
Peter, any other questions?
Yeah, you mentioned something before that caught my attention. You said, getting to a point where every second you're reminded and thinking about the name of God. And that makes me think, when you say the name of God, I think you're referencing an abstract rather than a literal name of God. Again, back to the no dogma sort of thing.
You are completely right. Very good. Very good. So this is the abstract. This is the abstract world is the vast world. Like Brahma. This is the word of the Brahma. Brahma is not a composite force of only that is the limited. This is the unlimited, infinite, abstract world. We have to enter in the abstract world. Abstract world has no limitation. That is the Nirgun Brahma. This is the formless entity. We are the Sagun Brahma, the created world. This is the crude factor we are here. But once you will go and settle, you have not a single, energy to reach to that formless entity, that is the Nirgun Brahma. This is the Tarak Brahma came in the earth, is the Lord Shiva, Lord Krishna, and Sri Anandamurti ji, who has given such ideas. So, to Mahasambhuti and Tarak Brahma, which is close to the Nirgun Brahma, that is the abstract world. What you can think, that you cannot think, because this is the whole body is the subtlest energy center, subtlest world where you can realize the God, because the whole transformation and the transmit each and everything from this cosmological flow. This is the like a pineal gland, pituitary gland, thyroid, thymus, chakras, so many things are there. The energy center, subtlest center, where we can receive and express. I cannot express without the help of this cosmic consciousness, without the grace of cosmic consciousness. This is the very strange, very effective tools and the divine tools we got by the cosmic consciousness or the blessing of God. So God is the one word, but this, you are right, this is the abstract world. We have to think more diverse, more bigger or expanded way, which you want. You cannot imagine. As much as you can do more sadhana, your mind become expansive. So dharma has a vistar, ras, seva, and tadasthiti. Vistar means expansion, ras means devotion, seva means service, and tadasthiti means reach to the goal, reach to the highest goal. So this is the highest goal, that is the infinite, unconditional love with the cosmic consciousness. This is the spiritual hub that we could understand, realize in the heart of the mind and soul that you cannot express by the word even. So this is the vast knowledge. So I am not touching. We have numbers of the classes that I took the permission from Dileepji what should talk. Then they said simple that we have a class, certain classes, how you can become a liberated, how you become a more what can highest human being, spirituality has a class, tantra has a class. Is the complete spiritual philosophy and understanding, which in the need of the whole diverse knowledge, whole cosmic knowledge. That's our master has given such a way that we are explaining, we are teaching with the seminar. And the numbers of the questions arises, we have answered the questions. So this is the simplification of this, the realization. The spirituality is nothing but a blessing of the God. How we can take the blessing from God, and we feel always 24/7, we feel happy. It means you are in spiritual flow. Considering that movement means you have to tune. For example, 24/7, if I will practice 5 minutes, it might be 5 minutes multiply 10 minutes. It might be multiply 15 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hours. Likewise, 24/7 out of 24, if I able to connect God or connect the Guru, connect the abstract world, spirituality, love and devotion and service in all regards, 5 hours, what is the harm? The positive cells and positive microbiota will grow. This is the meditation all about. This is the spirituality all about. So this is the connectivity of the moment. You are exploring, researching. You are making a networking in your cells and soul. No, please, you stay, because mind is very restless always. Is moving here and there now. Very fast moving mind. You have no control. You can little give some channelization. When you give some good channelization, for example, today is the program. That's I came. The mind is stay here. It might be after the 1 hour or half an hour, where mind will go, nobody knows. So we have to give some positive deed and work every day. This is the way which we have to tune our mind. This is the meditation all about. Not only meditation and spirituality all about. Meditation is not in a studio to practice. Meditation is all about the way of life and understanding of self and others and community and creation and flora and fauna. Yeah.
Dr. Remy.
Namaste, everybody.
Namaste.
My apologies for just joining. Thank you for the wonderful presentation. I wish I was here from the beginning, but from the little that I've heard, I want to ask you to give some advice, given that we're such in a fast-paced society, everyone is always busy. What advice do you have, or how can busy people who want to work on their spirituality or connecting themselves to God, what advice do you have in a busy schedule and how to achieve that?
Yeah, busy schedule. Our master was to always inspiring and encouraging. So some master was encouraging. Are you doing meditation? Everybody saying, "Oh, I don't have a time, Baba," and called Baba. Our master called Baba. I don't have time. Then Baba said, our master said, "Do you have time in the morning when you wake up?" Yes, Baba. Why not you 1 minute just you do on the bed 1 minute meditation and remember to the God. Then say, okay, I will do. Then when you are going to sleep, just you have a time 1 minute just to do. So point is positive things. If you will do 1 minute, honest way, that will be the boon and blessing. So this is the one part which you can accept. But second thing is that, and many things we can explore and discuss in busy life. Busy for what? Busy is the mind. And busy is our organism and thinking. So there is 4 faculty of the mind. There are 4 faculty of our mind. First is the thinking, then remembering, expression, and become a personality, make a personality or make the personality. So we have to accept our thinking. Either I am thinking positive or neutral or negative. First, you have to check yourself. Thinking means what you are doing, going to do the action. Thinking will be going to execute the action. This is the busy life. We are just understanding what is the all about the busy life. So we should think very clearly in our mind. No, this thinking is not good. This thinking is not good. But this thinking is good. We have to encourage the positive things. Everybody has a time, but they are not professional. They are not designed the time. They are just offering to others mind. They are sell their mind to others. Their mind, their property, their body, everything is there, but they are just to sell their others. Their authority is other. The owner of the body and mind of others. It might be their salesman or the manager or the employer or anybody. But no, I am the employer of the certain company is very good, but I have also authority of our mind to take the decision. So freely, once you take the decision in your mind, no, I will do some time or 1 hour, 2 hours for the self-development, physically fit, mentally strong, and spiritually elevated. Then I able to give more service to the community. If I will be unfit, I will be unhealthy, I will be immune power is very less, how I can deliver the service? This understanding must have each and every human being, which we have been doing every day. No, you are human being, you have a time, just 1 hour out of 24 hours, just you give yourself. That determination has to be made yourself today, then you will be happy and healthy. That I am not enforcing every day about the followers, about the colleagues, our friend, and the family, either in the monastery also, about the sannyasis. Sometimes they have ignoring the business of the sadhana. Now you have to strict on the sadhana. So every day we are wake up in the morning, 4:30, went to the bath, 5 o'clock, every day we are doing meditation. That is the morning time is the most precious time. Sometime if you will allow us, then give what is the benefit of the morning time, how the whole organism is working, what is the scientific evidence in the morning sadhana and morning time. So morning time always whole human being are wasting. So Remy, I am saying that busy life we are considering, but once you are aware, like Remy ma'am will be aware, things will be more positive. You can inspire others. So out of 24 hours, at least half an hour, just you give yourself. So once you ignore the time, things will not be good. So this is my point, but we have to psychological, and also we have to tune in our mind very slowly. No, we have to do. Slowly means like a 5 minute, 10 minute, like yoga, like a pranayam, like a vegetarian food, like a reading, studying, some going, taking some, just finding some time to attend the program. So these are the, give some positive result and positive impact in our mind. Yeah. We can find the time. This is the only excuse which I am understanding. Like we have a time, 12 o'clock our conference, we have been carrying of the conference 2 hours. And the 2:05, I joined the program here. If I said, oh, I cannot do, I cannot because I excuse. I did. I give the word to the brother Dileepji. No, I will be there. So I tried my level best to manage and adjust. Positive work. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Welcome. Welcome.
So I'll ask one question.
Yeah, go ahead.
What was the turning point of your life? Became a monk or keeping in a life in ashram? Or what happened? The turning point, from your regular life.
Okay. So first of all, right from the beginning, when I took the decision to become a monk, this is the system of our organization is the training. You have to take the training at least 1 year, 2 years, as per your capacity to understand. So this is the first training is the conduct role. We have a conduct role of the sannyasis that taught by our trainer. Trainer is also sannyasi. And we have a more than 4 or 5 training center. India is the Bangalore, Varanasi and Ranchi and Gandhi Dham in Gujarat near Ahmedabad. And in the West here also in the Philippines and Sweden, the 6 training centers are there all over the world. So we have taken the training. I have taken the training there 1 year and passed the examination and all those like a oral examination, read something, study some pictures. Then you can tune in your mind and slowly, once you will do some positive things regularly, like yoga, meditation, then automatically in your tune your mind and you will be transformed. The morning, wake up in the 4 o'clock, 4:30 or 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock is mandatory for every sannyasi. So, for example, 20 years you have been doing, certainly you will be transformed because research is going on inside. You are doing meditation every day and the state your spine, it means you are transformed. So, Gurudev Baba Sri Sri Anandamurti Ji has designed such a way each and every family member and sannyasi will do 4 times fasting, 4 times meditation, or family member will do 2 times meditation and 2 times fasting. So this is the very practical ideas and also Dharma Chakra. Like every Sunday, every family member and sannyasi must be gathered and do the collective meditation. This all over the world, more than 10,000 units are there. We are discussing Swadhyaya, means spiritual scriptures, and also discussing health and guiding of the mind, spirits, and etc. Whole Baba has given the guidelines. So my what your questions about transforming yourself and how you transform yourself, this way we transform and regularly we are taking the responsibility and the organization has given the responsibility also. What responsibility, like according to your capacity, if you are interested in the education, your posting will be education as a principal of the school. If you are interested in the project, you will go in the project as a health project, like a relief project, like a also so many projects. Health and education is the, and relief is the 3 projects are there. Based on that is the diverse in the sub project going on. Means like a multi-dimensional projects are there where the connectivity is there. In the farming is there, agriculture, 42 departments are there. So automatically your mind is engaging and you don't have a time. How 22 years went, I don't have any ideas because always I have been busy. So this way we transform ourselves, service and realization. Realization means sadhana. Once you do the good service, your sadhana will be better. you will connect to the God. Oh, I did very good job today. I feel very happy. So this way, this is the works, Dileepji, what you understand also, you have been doing also. So these are the way to connect to the self and the society. And this is the creation, service of the creation is the most important part. Once you do sadhana, you feel, oh, I should do something. We should do something. So we are trying level our best. Numbers of the dadas and didis, like a monk and nuns are there. They are trying. They are successful. They are more successful. Their whole life they are devoted in this. Like you have seen a lot of senior dadas in this organization. Yeah.
Any other questions? Yeah. Unmute yourself, James.
Okay. Blessings. What one question? You know, we had a discussion last night, and we just asked a simple question: do you think this COVID-19 is a spiritual problem or really a bad medical problem?
Look, this is the little complicated point, but I can little justify it as my understanding. This COVID-19 certainly is not a natural calamity, is a natural, what can say, pandemic. This is the man-made, certainly man-made, created by someone. So I'm not going to detail, but nowadays nature has, for example, I am thinking I am the best brain. I can control from this, from that, but nature is controlling right now. He has out of control. The mind who has created, it might be the nature also designed like that, but negative things never be encouraged by the God or nature. But now is the control by the nature. So their mind also failure to prove that what they have no solution at all. So whole world also is come under the nature. So this way we can count, but at the same time, clarity is concerned. We have to be prevent ourselves, introspect ourselves. This is the high time to understand who am I and where we came from, what is our duty and responsibility, how we can give some good importance to the self and society. So these are the nature has arranged. Also you can say, but it started from the man, and that man who has designed and created. But now is the taking the benefit. Also some part like a numbers of the people, they are just a each and everything and hug and also impress each other like a handshake and all those. Now is doing a meditation, the salute with the self, namaskar, because now self-restraint. Numbers of the control, numbers of the benefit, vegetarianism. Now is the 77% in United States in the vegetarian. Now is it might be 10, 20%, 30%. India is the 28%. Now is it might be grow more. So whole world is the now a time of the connected with the spirituality, and the negative turn into positive and transformation. This is also, these are also benefit. So this is the good things also, and also it might be bad thing, but nature knows. We have no control. I cannot give any comment much because comment nothing will be worth, but comment only to understand. So understanding is that we can see the right side of the any pandemic or any situations. So I would say we have to accept whatever the things had happened, because you are not leader, you are not a controller of the whole world, because someone is controlling. You know better than me. So things is a little more diverse and delicate. So this is the responsibility of the world leader or United Nations as well. Various things are there in deep level, in the political level. So this is the responsibility of us as a general human being or the civilized human being, a elite people, civil society. They should have a responsibility. They are a responsibility to individual care and family care, and that time should deal very, very gently and positively. Therefore, you will protect your life. You have no any control right now. So this way I can say, yeah, thank you.
So last few years, you are coming to all the different events, including Interfaith. So what do you want to make for the Interfaith community? what you like about Interfaith movement? What are the projects you are going to do in the future through your organization?
Yeah, very good. So a lot of things we can do, but one thing, two things what coming in our mind, we can also plan for. But I would say the more and more connectivity to the community and community service is very important, and which we can do easily, like a counseling to the community. Like for example, you are connected more than 76 organizations in the yoga festival day. If all 76 organizations will be alive to connect every day and civilizational way, cultural reformation, and give the education, what system of the education would be, what health system will be in the government, we could reform. This is the seminar system, symposium system we have to regulate. Ananda Marga likes to do that, and we are happy to do that. We have a lot of content and subject which we can relate to the community and the whole organization, and we can take the benefit from the other organization also. Then we can give some better service to the community. So my main point is we have to start good project. Whatever project you like a cultural project, a health project, it might be educational project. What we can do easily without any investment, that we can do that. So Anand Marga is like to organize last 4 months, since May, more than 10 to 15 program had organized, and connect to the more than 1,000 people around the whole 4-5 countries like United States, Canada, Guatemala, and Mexico. Recently, we have done the program. So we can contribute. All those monk and nuns are there, music, art, like a dance, devotional program, and seminar, and also meditation, yoga, children's yoga. So please, you are free to ask me anything, so we can collaborate to do that. Yeah, and I'm happy to do that. An organization is always ready to contribute something, whatever we have, resources.
Any other questions? Prabhat Singh ji? Remy, any questions?
No other questions.
No.
I just want to thank you for the time you took in making this presentation. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Remy. Your sincere work, always you are present and helping this interfaith. And I do recognize and appreciate. And God bless you in
Thank
your
you very
health and
much.
your family and friend. And that's why amazing you have been doing, which I have been watching and looking since many years. Yeah.
Thank you so much. This is Peter. My phone just died, but I'm just talking through the Peace Lights line. So
thank you.
Thanks again. Really enjoyed it.
Thank
Learned
you
a lot.
So that was good talk, because people want to know what is your background, what is your organization, what do you like the interfaith. Times people want to know individual interest. Otherwise, they want to get more friendship.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
This is why people are here.
Yeah.
Some events are coming up. Tomorrow, All Faith Seminary is having a prayer service in the evening. I already put it on Facebook.
Good.
And Friday, they have the ordination ceremony. It's beautiful. Then other events I'll announce very soon. And September 14, we'll have World Peace Festival. Then October 4th, Guru Festival. And these are the upcoming events.
Good. Very good.
So, let us see what else coming up. Every day, we are having 1 week retreats going on now.
Yeah.
And all night I was making a flyer for Friday's event.
Yeah.
So these are things going on.
Good.
So thank you everyone. to join with us, and I want to especially thank to Acarya Abhiramananda
Thank you
Avadhuta.
so much.
So we'll see you all on next Wednesday, 12 p.m. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you all.
Bye-bye.
God bless you. Safe and secure your health and everything. Yeah, good.